Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to my top 10 favorite movies of the year 2022. However, I lied to you. Aha! There's only 9 movies here, because I only saw 9 good movies this year, and the rest of them were either Black Adam or fucking Morbius, and those are staying far, far, far. Dear God, keep it as far away as possible from this list. It's me from the future. I'm editing this video right now. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 came out this year. It's in our top 10. Burn like number 6. Fuck Avatar. At number 9, I have Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. Now, this is just pretty darn cute. I mean, how could this not be on my list? This was an endearing story about a little shell that has shoes on, and his name is Marcel. Do you get the picture?
Alright, so I'm making like a little documentary.
Oh, it's like a movie, but nobody has any lines, and nobody even knows what it is while they're making it? No?
This endearing family film takes place inside a house with Marcel the Shell with Shoes On and his grandma. The story of Marcel the Shell with Shoes On is an endearing one. It is about a shell named Marcel who really wants to find his family, and damn does he have shoes on.
Sometimes I find my mind wandering, thinking, what would my family think? Do you think they could be out there?
It's filmed as a documentary. It's a mockumentary, is what they're called. And this one was just a really easy watch. I was able to sit down. It made me feel some things. Most of those things were happiness. How could you not like this movie? It is a very fun movie. This is a very good family film because it's not just for kids, but it's not just for adults. I don't see a single person out there that could not like this movie unless you are just a heartless person. At number 8 on this list, we have X, the horror film about a porno. Or it's a porno about a horror film. I don't remember. This late 1970s slasher film comes at you, directed by T. West, and boy, was this one just a good time. That's off the top of my head. That was pretty good. This film does the very brave thing in a horror movie where you really don't hate any of the characters except for the murderers, who are 2 very old, very horny people. And dear God, I do not like them very much. Everyone in this cast gets a moment to shine, including Kid Cudi, who I did not know was in this movie until like a month after I saw this movie. That's pretty cool. However, the standout in this movie has to be Mia Goth, who pulls double duty in this movie. Yeah, that's right, she gets to play one of the main protagonists and the main antagonist, and she is really, really good at it. So good, I'm pretty sure if you didn't know that she played both characters, you wouldn't even be able to tell during the movie. I had a fantastic time watching this movie, as creeped out as I got. It was just a good, old-feeling horror movie, and that's all it needed to be. And that's going to bring us to number 7, Pearl, released in the same year as X, is a prequel to X, also starring Mia Goth, playing the old lady, but young. Did you catch all that? Honestly, these movies are interchangeable for me. They're part of one big overarching story, and I think that one can't really exist without the other. And I am over the moon impressed with T. West, who was able to get 2 movies out in the same year, and they're both bangers. Pearl almost takes it a step further and is more disturbing than X, and I didn't know that was even possible. But dear God, Mia Goth, you scare the shit out of me. I'm very much looking forward to Maxine, which I'm assuming is coming out early next year, and, I'll be there day one, not gonna lie. My number 6 on this list is The Batman. Are you shitting me? Of course it's going to be on this list. This movie was fantastic! Part of me almost thought that this movie came out in 2021 because it came out so long ago. Matt Reeves comes in hot with his first superhero movie, and dear God, he knocks it out of the park. I've been extremely impressed with Matt Reeves ever since Cloverfield, and that movie is such a good movie. Just watched it again recently. Dear God, Matt Reeves, you know how to make movies. I knew full and well going into this movie I was not going to be disappointed, and dear God, I was not disappointed. I was finally able to see Batman actually be Batman to me. He was a detective, he was badass, he was dark, he was gritty. Even Bruce Wayne's a little freak in this movie, and I kind of like that. Robert Pattinson knocks it out of the park with his portrayal as Bruce Wayne / Batman, and honestly, I haven't had as much time with him as I have with, Christian Bale or Michael Keaton, so I'm going to need to see more, but I think he could potentially be my favorite Batman. I feel like I already hear the boos coming in. Stop. Trust me. Trust me on this. I'm excited to see what comes out next. I am fully campaigning for Mr. Freeze to be the bad guy in the next one. He needs to be redeemed after whatever the hell Arnold Schwarzenegger did with him. Just insert any clip of Arnold Schwarzenegger from the movie. Any clip of him in it will do fine.
The Iceman cometh. Mercy? I'm afraid that my condition has left me cold to your pleas of mercy. You are not sending me to the cooler. Yes, cooler!
And number 5 is Black Panther Wakanda Forever. This was a sad movie, y'all. I didn't know I was going to cry this much. This is one of those Marvel movies that kind of transcend the MCU, you know? It's not fully connected to everything else, but it has its place there, but this is just different, man. Angela Bassett absolutely deserves Best Supporting Actress for this movie. She killed it, dude. She has a couple of monologues in this movie that I just couldn't take my eyes off the screen. I was so impressed. You can tell the entire cast was genuinely grieving the loss of Chadwick Boseman. It kind of felt nice to just grieve with them, you know? He will be dearly missed, but, you know, under the circumstances, they made the best movie they could, and I truly believe that. Huge praise to Ryan Coogler and his crew, and they just, they were able to make something here, and I'm really proud of them. At number 4, we have The Menu. This was a good movie, guys. This is probably one of the darkest movies I saw all year, yet one of the funniest, which is weird. Going into it, I knew next to nothing about this movie, and I think that's the way to do it. Not knowing anything going into this movie really made me feel those twists and turns that you took along the way, and just trying to figure out what the hell is happening. Anya Taylor-Joy does a fantastic job in this movie, and I think she could get an Oscar nomination as well. At number 3, we have Nope. How about Yep?
Boo! You stink!
This was a fantastic motion picture. Dear God, was this a masterpiece? My eyes were glued to the screen the entire time, never knowing what was going to happen next, and it just felt like a movie to me. You know what this movie is? It's a spectacle. Get it?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
This movie made me feel genuinely uneasy. I loved every single character in this movie, but Daniel Kaluuya, I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, but him and Keke Palmer are just fucking awesome in this movie. You really feel their bond as siblings, and it comes off really natural and really genuine, and they were just a pleasure to watch on screen together. Also, Jean Jacket, what a good monster design. Whoever came up with the design for Jean Jacket, you're insane, and I would like to pick your brain for a couple hours. Alright guys, we're in the top 2. At number 2, I have Steven Spielberg's The Fabelmans. This was the movie for me. If this is truly Steven Spielberg's final movie, this is a damn good one to end it off with, guys. As soon as this movie was over, I knew it was magical to me, and I've seen it twice in theaters since it came out. And genuinely, I could watch it a third. This is going to be one of my new comfort movies, and I am A-okay with that. Seeing Paul Dano take a break from playing a murderous psychopath was pretty nice, and man, does that murderous psychopath know how to play a father. Feels like a lot of kids have had these conversations with their dad, and I can really appreciate Steven Spielberg for really being able to bring that to life. The 2 kids that got on to play Sam Fabelman in this movie knocked it out of the park, especially the one that plays him through his teenage through early adult years. I need to see more of this kid. This movie perfectly encapsulates the time periods of which it takes place, and it was just a pleasure to watch, and I think I can say this for all of us, we will miss you, Steven Spielberg, but thank you for giving us this huge catalog of movies that we can watch forever and ever. Okay guys, this is it. Number 1, Everything Everywhere All at Once. No shit. I knew after my second viewing of this movie that this was going to be my favorite of the year and that there would be no competition for it. Sorry. The editing, the acting, the special effects in this movie, the fight choreography, the script, the humor, the drama, the fucking tears I shed in this movie, everything meant something to me. And this is just one of those movies that I think this movie needs to be studied. Daniels, the directors of the movie, who also directed Swiss Army Man, you guys know how to make a damn good indie movie, and A24, keep picking up shit like this. Dear God, I love all of it. In fact, A24 pretty much dominates this list, with Everything Everywhere All at Once, Marcel the Shell, X, and Pearl. A24, you keep knocking out these bangers, I will be there to see them. In fact, A24, if you release 5 movies next year that I would rate higher than an 8 out of 10, I will get an A24 tattoo on my chest. That's a promise, and I will make a video of it. I know what you're thinking. Matthew, why is this list only 5 movies long? Well, I haven't seen Avatar 2 yet. I'm not saying I know it's going to be on here. I have a good feeling it may be, but I don't know yet. And I'm not going to wait until I do see it, because we got Christmas coming up. And, I'm just not going to be able to see it until next year. So how about this? If it would make it anywhere in my top 10 list, I will make a video of it. Hey. Gonna see Avatar 2, Way of Water. Let's see if it's dog shit or if it would make it onto my top 10. Which it won't, because it's not going to be better than Sonic the Hedgehog 2, I can tell you that much. Caffeine has been acquired. Let's go.
They would have shown the other Louise baby.
So, just saw Avatar 2, The Way of Water. Or just Avatar, The Way of Water. I don't fucking... 7 out of 10, not bad. Definitely think an hour and a half of this could have been cut out. And not a single fucking bit of story would have been lost. Amazing CGI, probably some of the best CGI ever done, but I mean, kind of expected that. The last hour of this movie was pretty awesome. I think that last little bit was really good. Not on my top 10 list. Sonic 2, you can stay where you're at, wherever you're at on that list. So thank you for watching this little break. I now throw you back to me. Well, I guess that's it. We'll see how next year holds up, and this is an okay year for movies. I didn't see all that much, you know. It was either an 8 out of 10 movie or it was fucking Black Adam or Morbius. And, you know, not that Black Adam really means anything anymore with the DCU being, you know, completely rebooted and revamped. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Hope you guys like this list. If you disagree with it, you know what you can do? Get closer. A little bit closer. You can leave a comment down below. Let me know what your top 10 list would be. Anyways, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, have a happy new year. Let's hope 2023 isn't complete shit. And, you know, here's to more movies, guys. You know, if you're still gonna hang around here after the video's over, you can check out this video here. Or maybe even subscribe here. Either one's up to you, truthfully. You should do both. Hope you like this outro music. Maybe I'll make something, or maybe I'll steal something from Super Mario 64.